Any escalation in tensions between Iran and Israel could spell trouble for India's economy. With India being the world's third largest consumer of crude oil, the situation in West Asia could lead to costlier crude imports, raising concerns about supply disruptions and risk premiums. So, what's the relation between the ongoing crisis in the Middle East and India's oil trade? India heavily relies on imports to meet over 85% of its crude oil needs. Given the country's extremely high import dependency, India's economy is highly sensitive to oil price volatility. So, any volatility in oil prices has significant implications for the Indian economy, including inflationary pressures, implications for India's trade balance, foreign exchange reserves, the value of the rupee, and the overall health of the economy. International oil prices have already surged in the recent days, with Brent crude breaching the $90 per barrel mark. This uptick comes on the heels of production cuts by major oil producers, and the escalating tensions in the Middle East are adding to the price hike. Some analysts are even speculating that oil prices could hit $100 per barrel and beyond if the Iran-Israel conflict majorly impacts physical availability of oil due to supply and transportation disruptions or potential attacks on oil production and processing facilities. Although India doesn't currently import oil from Iran due to US sanctions, China does. The conflict, if not resolved, could impact global oil supplies, affecting India's competition with China for oil barrels from other suppliers like Russia, as they are currently the biggest buyers of the discounted Russian crude. Furthermore, India does buy large volumes of crude oil from other West Asian suppliers like Iraq, Saudi Arabia, and the United Arab Emirates. Among the key things to watch out for would be the conflict's impact on oil shipments through the Strait of Hormuz between the Persian Gulf and the Gulf of Oman, as the lion's share of India's West Asian oil supplies come from that route. With the Suez Canal, a Red Sea shipping route already impacted by attacks from Iran-backed Houthi rebels of Yemen, any major disruption in the Strait of Hormuz could have far-reaching consequences for global and regional oil flows. As oil prices rise, Indian refineries and fuel retailers may face financial pressures, potentially leading to losses on fuel sales unless they adjust retail fuel prices with global rates. However, surge in pricing might not be feasible in the run-up to the upcoming Lok Sabha polls.